This guy asked people to tell him their biggest family secret, and I am shocked at some of the things people were willing to post on the internet. My mom died when I was 9. When I turned 20, I needed her death certificate for something. My dad didn't have it, so I went to the public records department to get a copy of it. There is no death certificate. She faked it. She's alive and well living in Arizona. My aunt actually married the person she was stalking for months. He still doesn't know that their meet cute was actually a setup. Who's gonna tell him? My grandfather's oldest sister said she had something to tell him on her deathbed. Never ended up telling him. Flash forward 5 years and Ancestry DNA tells him that she was actually his mother. My great-grandfather took someone out on a train and stole his identity and lived the rest of his life by the stolen identity the family found out after he passed. My grandma never signed the divorce papers, so when my granddad died, she got all the money. Go off, queen. My grandfather was told by his father not to go out with a certain girl in the town because she might be his sister. Yeah, that was definitely his sister. My grandpa cheated on my grandma with my father's now ex-wife while my mom and grandma saw it through a window. Emotional damage. My mama hired a man to kill my dad. Plot twist, the man was a PI hired by my dad. He got full custody of the kiddos, and my only memory as a kid with my mom was her leaving in a cop car. I very vividly remember growing up speaking Russian, but everyone in my family says it's not true. Girl, you're in a family of spies. Your family are Russian spies. My aunt was happily married until she learned she can't get pregnant. They adopted a baby. It turns out the baby was her husband's child out of wedlock, and the mother of the child is her husband's sister? What in the Lannisters? I am the family secret. A private investigator knocked on the door looking for my dad when I was 6. We'd move weeks later. We did that 7 times. Turned out my dad killed someone who sexually assaulted my sister. I'm on your dad's side. My great-grandmother was a serial killer. She killed all 7 husbands, but they could only prove 1. Okay. I was telling my father about someone who lost their premature baby, and he just says, that also happened to your mother. It was your twin. I'm 20. This was last year. When my grandma was dying, she confessed to my mom that she poisoned my grandpa. My dad grew up with siblings, and then one day when he was about 5, they were just gone. He thinks that his mom put them up for adoption. To this day, we have no idea what happened to his 2 siblings. What? I had an uncle who died as a baby because they forgot him in the oven? What the My grandma secretly kept my uncle's acceptance from MIT from him so he wouldn't move away? He's in his 50s and has no clue he ever got in. Tell him! My great-grandmother was pregnant. They didn't have ultrasounds. She vividly remembers birthing 2 babies. They told her she had 2 babies and one passed away. Years and years later, the family is out at a park and my uncle Shane, now a teenager, finds this girl who looks identical to him, brings her and her family over to meet my grandma, and she asks them where they're from and everything, goes to their house for dinner, eats dinner, then leaves. The next day, they drive by the house where the girl lived and everyone and everything was gone and there was a for sale sign on the lawn. What? I'm actively dating my cousin and we're planning on eloping. Don't do that? Y'all out here spilling secrets just because someone was bored. Wild.